Tommy, how are you? They said you're going to start. How are you feeling from the forearm, your last start?
I'm good. I'm all healthy now. 100%.
You're 100%.
100%. Yeah.
Everybody says no one's 100% this time of year.
I feel pretty good right now.
How were you feeling last week before the game?
Better. Yeah. Better.
What did you wonder if you were going to get another chance to start this year? I mean, obviously you don't want it with Drew getting hurt, but did you wonder if you were going to get another chance this year?
Yeah, I mean, you always got to be ready for whatever happens. Obviously, it's been kind of a little bit of a crazy situation this whole year with everything that's gone on. So there's almost no surprises at this point. So you just got to stay ready, and whoever's out there, whatever number's going to be out and ready to be called, we're going to go out there and support them. And right now it's me, so I'm going to go out there and play for everybody in the locker room.
What's it been like to be the starter, not be the starter, and to be the starter again?
Roller coaster, but it's part of the process, part of the journey. Just staying, even keel through it all, and just continue to keep my head down and work.
When Lamar and the Ravens are on the other side, do you think about the game any differently in terms of you're going to have to put up some points?
Yes and no. I mean, you don't try to push or do anything different, like in my mind, but like you're playing against a very good team. For me, it's a bunch of like faceless opponents, right? Just going out and controlling what I control, what this offense control, and then just going out and trying to score as many points as possible, no matter who's on the field.
What are you trying to prove here in the last 4 weeks? Is it for you? Do you have to prove again, like I belong in this league, or I deserve to be a backup, I deserve to be a starter? How do you sort of view that?
Yeah, I think it's kind of just continuing just to prove to myself, that I belong, and just go out and just play at the highest level that I believe that I can play at consistently, and just to go out there and just try to win football games. That's what it comes down to.
Tommy, you went through quite an unexpected circumstance last year. How would you compare what you went through last year to this year and what you guys have gone through over the last couple of weeks?
Yeah, I definitely learned a lot from last year, just being, ready for any moment for it to happen. Obviously, it's kind of the same thing as last year, like some ups and downs, a little bit of a roller coaster, and now like it's coming around again. So just continue to keep my head down and work, but I'm thankful for all the opportunities and just going out to compete for everybody in this locker room, the organization, the fans, everybody, and just going out to prove that to myself. So,
you and Drew are close, obviously. How is he doing, and when did you realize? I mean, if you're that close, you probably knew he was pretty banged up. So, like, when did you realize you might get this call?
I mean, probably at the same time you guys probably found out, just because it's probably, I don't want to say it's a similar situation to when I was in Dallas, but everybody gets banged up after games. You never really know how things pan out up until later on in the week, because some stuff gets better, some stuff starts to get worse. New things pop up. So continue to be there for him. Obviously, he's around, so we're hanging out, doing our same old thing, and just pushing each other. And then the same thing with Tim. Now Tim's in the room. He's been awesome to have around. I've known him for a while, so we have a really good group.
One of the things that seemed to spark the offense when Drew was in there is when he took off. Are you aware of that, or do you see the opportunities to take them?
When they're there, you take them, yeah.
Tommy, this Ravens defense has given up the most passing yards in the league, but scoring's a different story, right? When you look at it, is there any more pressure to execute just inside the red zone and try and get a touchdown? You guys haven't had a passing touchdown, I think, in about a month.
Yeah, I mean, that's always a point of emphasis, to score points, especially touchdowns. You like field goals, but you want to score touchdowns, obviously. Offensively, we have not scored enough, so it's an emphasis every single week, but this week's no different.
Have you seen this?
I don't want to say I'm not surprised, but he's his own celebrity in himself, so keep it going.
Tommy, today is like the 1-year anniversary of the Packers win. I don't know if you knew that.
I did, yeah. I got a notification on my phone, so a picture of me and Wandell popped up on my phone, so it was good. We were kind of talking about it earlier. So.
What do you remember about that night?
Getting a win. A lot of ups and downs throughout that game. Honestly, last week reminded me a lot of it. Just seeing the way that Drew hugged that sideline was kind of similar to seeing Wandell hug that sideline to go down to get in the field goal range. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of good, a lot of bad in that game, but ultimately came out with the win, especially on a Monday night. Awesome atmosphere. It was a lot of fun.
Do you even think about the losing streak going in, or are you just focused on the game?
I mean, you're just worrying about getting in that win column. No matter what our record is, all you're worried about is being 1-0 that week. So continuing to do that, continuing to put in all the work, that we've put in all year, and even more so every week to come. Not getting the results that we wanted, so just continue to stay a tight-knit group, believe in each other, don't point any fingers, and just go out there and play for each other.
Does that weigh on you at all, or do you think about it, that losing streak? And now I know you haven't been the starting quarterback for that whole time, but just thinking 8 straight.
I mean, it's tough, yeah, but you look forward. You can't worry about the past too much. Yeah, you learn from it, but after Monday, when you watch the film and you flush it, you're on to next week and you're 0-0. That's the mentality you have to have.
They say you can't worry about the results. You have to trust the process. Is there something you see in this locker room around practice that gives you confidence in the process that you guys can turn it around, that you can get that win?
Yeah, 100%. I mean, you see how it is right now. Like, you turn around, like all the guys sitting there, like on the couches, doing whatever they're doing. Like, it's still a tight-knit group. Guys don't have their headphones in. Guys are like not talking to each other, right? So this locker room is very tight. Like, we still operate the same way, whether we're winning or losing. Like, we're very close. We stay that way. We just have to find a couple more of those plays on Sundays to go out and get a win.